Hello, holding the line, tubers! And let's hold the line together with me, BlueAnkylo, playing Fire Emblem. Playing Chapter 27, the Cog of Destiny. So, yeah, there's a lot of enemy units on this map. And, I have to be a little bit careful here about just how many attacks go through. I feel like it might have been better to have a Hector-Oswin combo on that bridge, and then probably Sane could have handled these guys on his own, or just a couple people, because these Mermins don't have a very high damage value. Like, they're actually not that tough, but there's a lot of units coming down the middle. So yeah, let's do it. So the problem is right now I've been trying to rank up Florina and Hector, and they're really struggling to make friends. But essentially, if I leave them like this, and if I don't kill these Nomad Troopers, Florina's in a lot of danger. Now, I could probably push forward. You know, I've got quite a lot of units here. We can probably kill, maybe not all of them, but I bet you I could make it up to about this far. Like, we could probably kill like 8. You know, we've got Nini, and she can boost someone forward. Might be able to get a kill from here with Rav. No, he could whittle one down a little bit, but we wouldn't get a kill. So, do I feel like being aggressive? And I think I did decide, even if I'm not getting support talks, I'm still going to send Oswin up to just hold this bridge. There is one with a Lance Reaver, I think. But I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think that'll be enough to kill him. It'll barely be enough to even hurt him, I think, honestly. So let's have him... I'll probably run out of Steel Lance, honestly. He's just going to have to kill everybody. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he can hold this this bridge by himself. I suppose he's friends with Dorcas, who's nearby. If I kept Dorcas around, I could at least give him a bit of a stat buff. But look at those stats. Oh, so good, Oswin. There's a little bit more crit for him, too. It's just perfect. Like, so much defense. He's going to cap out his defense in no time. Like, that's crazy good. So, I could keep Dorcas, like, right here. That's actually pretty safe anyway. And then he's within 3 tiles, so... Like, it's not a huge boost, but at least he'll give him a little bit of something. And then on the other side, yeah. The big question. How do we do? That's about as far as Hector can go. He's not the quickest. Would he be able to kill one of these guys? Probably not by the looks of it. Not on his own. It's probably not terribly safe to move him up. Well, the hardest ones to kill might be the Nomad Troopers because they're so quick. Well, they're not even that quick, but they're a little bit quicker. Heath doesn't need to worry about archers anyway. Still not really fast enough. Could use his Iron Sword to kill him. That puts him at a weakness to the lances around him. Yeah, the Steel Lance is pretty heavy. Wonder why I left him with a Steel Lance. I should have left him with an Iron Lance, honestly. Because then he would be doubling with his primary weapon. Oh well. Alright, let's do it. I think we can kill them all. Or at least enough that we won't have too much problems next turn. Heath has got pretty good defense anyway. So if he takes a hit or two from a knight, it's not going to kill him, I don't think. So having him up front, it should be okay. Would like to kill these 4, and at least the Nomad Trooper and the General. If I can get those ones dead, 3 of those should be fine. So then you'd usually want to attack from the people at the back who can't do... they can't get everywhere. So we'll move Canas up, and we'll kill, like, the diagonal one here. Start punching a hole through the middle with the people that don't really have a lot of options. And you may as well attack the guys that can't fight back. Okay, then... I'd like to keep the mages a little bit closer to the back anyway, because they're definitely not as strong physically. These guys have javelins anyway, that's kind of annoying. You could one-shot them like that. But we'll go for the other knight here anyway. And we got a crit. Lucius is quite strong, you could say. Priscilla? Maybe finish off the guy that's almost dead. On the other hand, she's a good choice for, like, killing those guys because she's so quick. I feel like Dart could probably kill him. Dart is pretty strong. It would take a tiny bit of damage back. If he even gets hit. Dart is quite the hero. Alright, so we need to kill that one. And I would like to kill him if possible. We do have Ninian who can give someone an extra attack. Sorry, excuse me. Take a drink of water here. Okay, so do I bother with this? The question is just, will 10 damage make a difference, really? Sane has pretty good speed and attack. Yeah, that's I don't need to weaken this guy up unless we miss, which is possible, but not terribly likely. Of course, Sane's a show-off, so he decides to kill him in one blow. Thanks, Sane. Hector doesn't have a lot of choices left, so... Well, I could have Hector kill this guy and then dance him over. Might do that. Looks like we're going to be able to kill, like, the vast majority of the units. Let's have Raven move up. He can take a little bit of damage, but 23% odds, pretty low. Oh, he's not even going to kill him. That was a mistake. Didn't double check the damage. Just kind of rushing. Okay, well, we'll have Hector kill this guy. And then we'll have him move up and block the general as well. Via Ninian, in case you're wondering. Could heal him, but I'm not too worried about it. I'd rather have Priscilla finish off another knight, I think. And this way, we have kept the front line quite strong. Everyone up here is no slouch. Hector takes out the... Actually, he doesn't quite take it out, never mind. But Hector can hold the line here just fine for ages. I might be able to get Florine up there. Well... no, this is fine for Heath, but it would be bad for Florina. Is that spot safe? It is not. I'm sure Hector will be fine if he takes a couple hits there. Move Florine up this way. Yeah, let's do like that. We'll get like one more kill here. Puts her in a little bit of danger, but I think the odds of them hitting her 3 out of 3 are so slim. Like, when they have a 21% chance to hit her anyway. If she dies, I will be very surprised. Unless there's like another ballista up here I wasn't paying attention to. Or another archer that could get down here. Okay, so just remember, don't stand Priscilla next to Heath right now. Let's just put Priscilla by Lucius for the moment. Could do long-range healing, but we don't need to. And I feel like that was a good push. We'll find out if it's a great push Won't do enough damage to really matter. Let's just send these guys down to help out. Having them up on the northeast on their own is not going to help. Good, you didn't even attack Priscilla. You went after Raven, who's much safer. Just playing with his food there, leaves with 1 HP. Alright, we should see Oswin. Yeah, even the Lance Reaver can't hurt him, although he did miss, which is annoying. Holding that bridge won't be a problem. Similarly, I figured Hector would be fine. Exposing him to a couple extra attacks wasn't going to be the worst thing I could do. Yes, a lot of people stalked by Oswin right now. I do feel like usually the AI, if they're adjacent to an enemy, will just keep attacking them. Not always, like sometimes they hunt down weaker units, but I feel like generally they just stick with whoever's closest, if they're already sort of engaged. Oh, that bandit might be going for the town, actually. We might need to push to the west a little bit quicker here. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that until, like, now. That I saw that bandit. I'll show you this in a second if you missed it. Oh, you're gonna Javelin here, whatever. 18%, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Alright. First Ballista Bolt. Second Ballista Bolt. Can't even do damage, yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, so yeah, the trouble might be that this guy is like 2 turns away from destroying the village that... Oh, that's gonna suck. I forget what you get from there, but... I wasn't expecting them to destroy it so quickly. I don't know any way... I don't know how I'm gonna get over there that quickly. Like, I could send... My only chance might be to have Heath rush over. And even then, I'm not sure if he can make it. Because if he stands there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Heath can only make it to this square. He's going to be like 2 tiles short. Well, that sucks. He's actually relatively safe in that tile on the mountain. Especially if I leave a lance equipped. Well, I guess we give it a try. I could Ninian's Dance him to give him a little bit of defense. Let's do it like that. Because you'll kill the one that could hit her. I so rarely do this. I.e., this is the first time in the entire game. But if it works. If it works, guys. Then I am the hero that we deserve. Oh, come on! What kind of level up is that? So he does have... It doesn't show it here, but I think it's plus 10 defense and resistance. Okay, so I think we just keep pushing up the middle. For now. Although down here, I think... Still not quite enough damage, unfortunately. Well, we're gonna do this anyway, because we're having a hard time killing this Lance Reaver. Could switch to the axe, but I feel like that's kind of a mistake because everyone else has a sword. So we'll take another 57%. Come on, you missed the last one. Come on, Oswin. Yeah, there we go. Maybe he'll just kill the rest of these guys next turn on his own. Okay, so again, the most important is to make sure the Nomad can't hit Florina. You guys can't really get far enough to do much. So I'd like to push up to around here if I can. I did deal with 1 ballista. There's still another. Oh, that did put Ninian in range of the other one. Actually, I'm not sure about that. That might be only if he moved to here and then shot. if he moved to this square and then shot. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they can't move and shoot her anyway, I don't know. But yeah, she should be able to take one ballista bolt anyway. It's a very loud truck outside again. Sorry, guys. Can't risk Florina being in this square. So what I'll do is I'll have Hector can kill this guy to his left, or at least he can try. Yeah, he can do it. Sword mode, engage. And then Florina can stand beside Hector on the right. Yeah, well, let's not push forward right now, I guess. What I'll do instead is get Ninian out of the way. Florina can kill this guy safely. Without it really no worries at all. Let's not push forward 2 turns in a row. We start overextending a little bit quickly. Some of the slower units can't really keep up, and, you know, That's a good level up. Slowpokes get left behind a little bit. It's not so good. Sane is reasonably sturdy. Yeah, he can only take 3 damage if he gets hit, so... And he does exactly enough damage to kill him. Oh, come on, 27%. Well, I'd rather the enemy got the 27% when they did 3 damage than when it was 27% they did 10 damage with a 1% crit, and then, yeah. Like I said, there will be reinforcements down here eventually. Nobody really needs any significant healing. You want to keep out of that range if you're weak. I also want to make sure Ninian gets placed back down. Lucius is supposed to be by, like, Heath, who's off doing his own... Or no, Priscilla. Oh, that's not so bad. Priscilla's supposed to be by Heath, but Heath is way far off. Alright, well, the team's basically all together. Whatever comes will come. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm really worried about that, that village on the left. I'm not sure if there's any way for us to save it the way this has gone. I should have just sent a flyer like Heath. Probably I should have sent Heath specifically directly west. And then I could have used him to, like, the archers wouldn't... The ballista wouldn't have been too much problem for him. And he would have been able to, block that bandit, I think. But I wasn't thinking about saving the village, because there haven't been a whole lot of maps where the enemy really rush the villages, honestly. Just a single attack there. Well, no big deal. That's always nice. Alright, Sane, what you got? Pretty good evasion. Wouldn't have taken too much damage either way, so I'm happy. Decided not to show off this time with a crit. Don't ask me why. Oh, they're gonna block him! Unless Heath kills this guy, Heath can't even... Oh, okay, good. Heath is gonna kill this guy. I was gonna say, they're gonna actually block his movement so he couldn't even get full range. I suppose that was a risk. Reinforcements galore. Good. I didn't really want to be poisoned. I didn't bring any restore staves or antitoxins, so... Nice for Sane. Let him catch up in levels a little bit too anyway. He's a little bit lower than some people. Everyone's going for Sane. I'm still quite confident that even if they'd all somehow hit him, he would have been fine. You know, it's 8 damage here, 10 damage there, but... yeah, I'll take the strength at least. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, keep shooting the people you can't even hurt. You've got a bow or something that doesn't even work. Not with the way I set Heath up. Oh, did the bandit that was going to the town suicide on Heath? Did I do it? I did it! So the bandit, I thought he was going to just go straight to the town. Instead, Heath was just in range and we murdered him. Awesome. Job done. I should kill this ballista though while we're here. He's lost his super defense. But... I think he'll be okay for one more turn of living large and dangerously. Because once this ballista's down, it opens up the path for a lot of my weaker units, so that's good. Alright. By the way, that siren in the background, if the music, that's really obnoxious. Sound designers, terrible use of the Game Boy Advance audio card. What were you thinking? We're gonna go bow to kill, and then we're gonna move Osmond forward a little bit. So he can specifically target the hero. Who's pretty tough, but he just doesn't do enough damage. And I don't have any silver lances or anything to do extra damage here. I think I just figured Osmond does enough damage already that he doesn't need a silver lance. He would do quite well with a brave lance. Just because he doesn't get to double very often, and that would give him a guaranteed double. Alright, defeat 31 more enemies. Yeah, I'm working on it. So the ballista are done, although there are more, but they're kind of way back. So I'm thinking... kill these guys. He's not a huge danger. Probably want to kill those 3 again. Got more cav coming in at us again. What about that archer? No longbow or anything. I don't know if it's the emulator. Is it going to be better if I just turn that off? I don't know about you guys, but that was really getting obnoxious for me. Let's just try it with no obnoxious siren for a little while and see if it's worse or better. I don't know. So let's see. Priorities here. Can you guys talk? Come on. Just figure it out. You guys need to work out your problems and have a little chit-chat. Maybe Florina kills one with a Javelin? No, not enough. Not quite fast enough. So how do I want to do this? If I have him, Hector move up. Nobody can actually attack this square, I think. I think she'll be safe. She actually will be. Nothing can quite make it there. Unless... nope. No, she's fine. Okay. So that's what we'll do. I'll have Hector kill this guy. Florina kill that guy. Or the other way around, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Because that way I could maybe get Ninian beside Florina. And it keeps Hector kind of on the more dangerous side of things anyway, which is... I miss the battle music. I just don't miss the map music. As I've said in other Let's Plays, I generally don't like it when the game is super quiet. I need some music. I just wish the music that it was playing wasn't so obnoxious. I'll probably turn it back on. But I just wanted a little break. You know. Hey, at least we get that diddly-doo. Hector's been getting a lot of level ups on this map, hasn't he? Pretty good. I just wish he'd learn how to love Florina. Alright, so I want to kill these 3, obviously. How shall we do it? Lucius could use some XP, sure. Have him... Nobody to the left can really attack. not really any significant danger. So we'll use Lucius, who I haven't been using a whole lot of lately for some reason. Probably because he was overpowered and I was letting other people catch up. But he's got to level up too. And then I want Priscilla next to him if I can pull it off. She can go for the hero. She can kill him. Thunder magic. This is why I like to have a variety of weapons, in case I haven't explained it well enough. That's just too quiet. I can't handle it like this. I miss the battle music. There needs to be an option to just turn off the whining bit in the background. It's fine right now, but it'll be back. Okay, Raven definitely needs to be getting some kills here. I've been forgetting about him too much. That'll be 16 times 2, no problem. Also, that. His little spinny shield move. You're as bad to show off as Sane is, Raven. Alright, so they can't do anything. I could probably lure one out. He's got a bow. I could put Sane over here. Give him a Javelin or something to fight back. And then we're going to need more people probably in this mountain choke point, so keep the... Is there anyone that I should bother healing with? I know I haven't done a lot of healing this map. Hector could use a little bit. Sane could definitely use some healing. I should have healed him. Okay, that was a slight mistake. I should have healed Sane before I moved him over there. That was my bad. Can't really do much about it right now. Well, no, because you don't have the physic. Only... And, yeah, whatever, it's no big deal. I'm sure he can survive one shot from a, I'm actually going to leave Lynn and Raph back here. I'm sure you can take one shot from a bow guy. Prove me wrong, though. Alright, now I did put Heath in a little bit of danger here, because there's quite a few units that could hit him, and I definitely didn't do the math to double check if he'd be okay. But I definitely just wanted to make sure that Ballista was dead, so... Besides, apparently Heath has really good physical defense anyway. Or these enemies are just terrible. Yeah, it's definitely better with the music. It's just... Some of that overworld map music was getting on my nerves. He's only got 15 defense. It's not even that crazy, but it's good enough. Alright, do you really think you can kill the Oswin? Because... I think you're crazy if you're going to try that. The Oswin continues to pummel all opponents. Of course, the good thing with Heath is he can pretty much always escape. Unless he's dead on the enemy's turn, I can pretty much always fly him somewhere safely. I guess he could be surrounded by 4 sides. That might happen once in a blue moon. That would be bad positioning on my part. Even if it's a double, there's no way. And Sane is quick, so he doubles, not the other way. Reinforcements! Wow, there's so many enemies on this map. This is crazy. Where do the Black Fang keep recruiting these people? Right, well, let's visit this town. Actually, you know, Heath is at full strength. But I'd rather, like, Dorcas and Oswin got some more kills than Heath, so you go visit the town. I didn't think we were going to make it here, so pretty cool. Oh, hey, it's that guy from Burn. Forget his name. The Prince's bodyguard, I think. Yeah. Got a warp staff, that's cool. I may never use it, but it sounds really cool. Alright, so let's go... Yeah, we'll keep using, like, Dorcas to finish some of these guys off, and then we'll keep using Oswin to keep dragging more down towards them. These two seem to be doing they make a pretty good team, right? If only they could have a little chit-chat. I should get them up to... Let's see, Oswin and Dorcas? I actually have them planned to get an A support, so, like, you know, anytime they want to talk would be nice. Oh, snap. It finally happened. Florina and Hector are gonna talk. We've waited for this for, like, I don't know, half the game, probably, since I decided I wanted support. Well, seeing as Sane has literally no support options in this party that I'm giving him at all, he can head off on his own. Let's see, how's his weapon ranks looking? He just hit B rank swords. He definitely should keep working at that. Just gonna kill it in one hit no matter what he does. Good XP. That's what you get for killing promoted units with, you know... Actually, even level 6, he's not that far behind anymore. Okay, so how are we going to have this talk? Well... I could just talk and then have Ninian dance so they can move again. Ninian would like to have another support conversation with Florina as well. So keep that in mind. Raven can't really do much, unfortunately, right now. I probably just want Hector to make it to, like, this square. Really, we're not going to push forward very much. So why don't we just have the talk? Because I have to keep Ninian away, or I have to keep Florina away from the Nomad. 18 damage. Actually, it'd be 8 times 3, I think. But I forget how the math works a little bit, so... Let's just talk from here. We'll keep her back a little bit now that we've got at least the basics. I think you can keep getting support points after this. I just can't have the second talk on the same map, even though I can keep gaining points. She's also really good with guys, so it's kind of hilarious at the start. Hector's like the scariest guy, and Florina is the worst with guys that are scary, so it's kind of hilarious. I love it. There's a reason why I had to set those two up. Alright, Dart doesn't have any friends either right now. It's just not in the cards for him. Could try to go for like a one-shot. It's kind of a waste of a killer axe, but let's see if it works. No. That's the trouble with killer axes. Just sort of plan for a crit on like the first hit so you don't get a counter or something. It's still only 56%. Still, good strength, good speed. So at least now Hector is getting the bonus for having Florina in range. Whatever that specifically entails, you know, something. Hector looks to be a perfect match for this guy. Like, it's quite possible that without the Florina support, he would not have done enough damage to kill him. Like, he might have done 16 times 2 instead of 17. It's possible. Feel free to look up the stats. Alright, so we're just going to hold there. So that means we should probably heal up Sane. Anas, doesn't really have much to do. Another one of those no support units. Nobody to support units. The support here is a trick. You're not supposed to do that. Priscilla is meant to be with Lucius and Heath. And they just refuse to talk. On the other hand, she's already got an S rank in Stave, so I may as well let Lucius do it. Okay, well, why don't we lure that guy down with Raven? Keep these guys all together. We don't want to do that support, I know. Keeps tricking me. Is there anyone that I should dance? Not really. These two are kind of the rear guard today. No, there's no one I want to attack with twice right now. So let's just leave it like that. Because I want Hector guarding that pass. Alright, well. I see you've decided to attack the steel wall. Haha. The foolish young swordsman. A little bit of speed is good. The defense never stops, so I'll take the speed. Yeah. It's different, but evasion type defense is still pretty awesome once you get to that super low hit rate for the enemies. I don't like it as much. I'd rather just take 0 damage than worry about, you know, that 10% chance you get hit for massive amounts. Like this, right? Oh, he got the 36%. Oh, man. There's some flair for you. That's awesome. Oswin, he might be my favorite general in the series, honestly. In a lot of games, there's always some real bad drawback for them, like super slow, or the enemy always have hammers or some sort of counter, magics everywhere. In this game, though, man, generals seem solid. And then there's Hector. That's a level up I dream about, basically. Maybe not perfect, but good enough. I suppose someone else should probably be getting some practice, seeing as Hector has now almost single-handedly killed the entire spawn of reinforcements. I told you guys that my units would probably hit 15 promoted, right? We're getting pretty close. At least some of them. And there's still a few maps left. It's just sheer number of enemies. I guess I could have given Dart a ranged weapon, planning for that, but I needed to kill one enemy, so. Now what? More reinforcements. Really? Hector, man, look at those stats now. I know I gave him a little bit of speed, and I may have given him some skill earlier on, but still, just on strength, defense alone, even the resistance, I may have given him a resistance thing too. But yeah, he is the Great Lord. So we got Archer again, same problem. They're just gonna keep spawning, basically. Now, I could move Florina up. I feel like I've moved so far forward, I should probably slow it down. Also, keeping in mind, we're getting pretty close to the next ballista. Alright, let's send Heath to shop, because I know there's some stuff I wanted to buy. Yeah, these guys have got silver weapons. And that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to buy... I don't have a ton of space at Merlinus, but I think 3 silver swords is a good idea. And probably 3 silver lances, because there's a lot of people that could use these if I had a bunch of spares. And I have some money, so I might as well. And I don't think I have any silver axes, so I'm going to buy 3 of those as well. On the other hand, I'm not going to really worry about silver bows, because it just doesn't matter. But that was 9 slots. I think that'll put us up to around 85 in Merlinus. I have a little bit left, but there's still another shop to check out next turn. Alright, so Oswin, Dorcas probably deserves the next kill. I am really hoping he can get his bow rank up. He doesn't double very often, so he kind of gains weapon XP a little bit slower than some people. It's kind of one of the drawbacks of being a slower unit, is you get, you know, half XP. Unless you guys have some sort of a hammer or something, armor slayer. No talk, might as well just keep pulling them down. Keep lining them up and knocking them down. So I'm thinking I might not do a whole lot for that central route, but I'm thinking of backing up these guys a little bit more. Well, how do I want to do this? I want that music to stop. That's what I want. Still a lot of damage. The problem is, like, I could put Dart up front. He's only got 12 defense. So if they really gang up on him, each hit could do a fair bit of damage. Like, that's all going to do 11... Well, that'll do like 3, but that's 11 damage. That's like 12 damage, or 13 damage or something. You know, that could add up. There's a lot of units up here. I think we're gonna do a little, not a withdrawal, but just a little bit of a pullback. Well, problem is I can't kill and pull back, and then the archer can just play with Florina. I'm gonna try... No, I'm gonna pull back. I'm sure we could have set it up to save, to be safe up there and still be offensive. The problem is I don't want Hector to just kill everything. I need somebody else. I need to share the XP out a little bit better. And I'm getting a little bit frustrated with just how many kills. Like, I'm glad Hector's getting all this experience. He's awesome, but, like, it's just a little bit much now. He's already level 10. Actually, if I could draw, like, one or two of them this way, that would be perfect as well. I don't care if he goes for Oswin or Sane. Either one's fine. Everyone's healed up, right? Reasonably well. Just keep the mages kind of around the middle. I don't know which side's going to need them the most. Oh man, this has been a long episode again. Sheesh, this just got sucked into this battle. Okay, well, I'm going to end the episode here, realizing that we're already at 40 minutes. Yeah, this is a really big map, and there's a lot of stuff to kill, so it's going to take a while. But, I think we're doing fine. The reinforcements will stop eventually, and I did make it to the village. I do know for sure, at some point, there will be reinforcements back here that we'll have to deal with. So, it's good to keep your Merlinus protected with some people. Like, don't just leave unpromoted Ellawood back here with Merlinus, or you might have some problems. Anyway, sorry for that terrible sound effect, but nothing much I can do about that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed. Have a great day!